Everybody, it's Jeremy from HTL, back at you with another one. I recently reached out to a company that sells a product that we were just talking about a couple of episodes back on the LMR, I think in the chat, or it was on one of the Facebook pages, one of the groups. So, double-sided tape to try to eliminate the glue and the hassle with gluing and the time that it takes. Right here. DualTite is the name of their product. We're going to see how it works. It is from Creative Cut Supplies. So this video is sponsored by Creative Cut Supplies. Strong bond without the mess of the glue. Different materials can be bonded together with this: wood, acrylic, leather. And I called him today and I asked him about 3D print. Because you know what I've been doing lately with 3D prints and wood. So I just want to make sure that it'll stick to this. So this is the bed adhesion side right here. That's the side I'm going to apply the tape to. And we'll see. Yeah. All right. There's that. Let me see. Make sure the material's clean. Obviously, you know, brush it off. Do what you got to do. Any larger projects, probably kind of like the custom sign that I did up there, you're going to need to clamp it down with some weights and some clamps just to make sure that there's pressure applied. Okay, so I've got some double-sided tape prepped and ready to go. I've got some plywood over there, over my shoulder, and I got the camera set up right there. Alright, clean that off. We're going to get the squeegee out here and we're going to make sure we don't get any air bubbles. All right. While that's cutting out, what I really wanted to let you guys know is if you're in Michigan, in central West Michigan-ish, Grand Rapids area, they do sell these plywoods by the full sheet. So you can go there, buy a full sheet of this for a discounted price, bring it home, chop it up to your own specifications, and use it that way. So that is phenomenal. Okay, that is excellent. There's the first piece right there. And then there's for the little air freshener back. So now let's put the other plywood in that has the glue sheet on it, and we're going to do the face of those. Alright, so what I just realized is I got to have it on both sides. Because this is the center layer. So this is going to get glued down to this. And then it's going to get glued to this. So it has to go on both sides. Like I said, this is an experiment. I've never used this stuff before. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, we'll come back when I get those cut out. Okay, so guys, it's day 2. I had so much stuff going on yesterday, I had to cut it short. I just went back, rewatched where I was at on the last little bit of video that I recorded, and where I was at is cutting stuff out on the rolly. Everything's behind me. I've got a little stain out, a little spot prepped, and we'll throw some stain down for a different color on the second layer of this. And we're going to peel and stick and assemble. And so yeah, let's switch over to that camera and see what we're looking like. Okay, so let me show you what this is. This stuff is color wash tint. It's called Tattered Angels. Anyways, it's $2.99 for one of these little bottles, and I get them at Hobby Lobby. These little sticks, I'll put a link down in the description where you can find these. There's probably 5 or 6 different lengths, sizes, widths, different tips. They're actually like an electronics cleaning swab, but I use them for these little stain projects that are tiny. And they did come off Amazon, so I'll put a link to them in my description. All right. So here's this. There's that. So let's peel. Okay. Use these little tweezers to get those off. All right. Oh, before I do that, all right, so we're going to put this on. We're going to press. All right, that looks good. Oh, that's stuck. I don't know if you can see that. There's just it's that nice. There's no gap in there for where the let's get these letters put in. At Flashforge Adventure 5M, literally printed that little E about 1.5 millimeters. So yeah, and there's the logo right there. Boom. Cool. All right, so there. Creative Cut Supplies, and then you can see 5.5 millimeters tall on the 3D print. Just so it's got that depth. I might go probably 4. So it's not quite so high, so when you're using this as a keychain, you don't get it caught on stuff, but there you go. Now, here's the air freshener bits, and I did double-sided sticky tape on that. So let's work on that. Peel this off. Peel this off. And oh, wow, yeah, good. Hey, that's stuck, guys. So this double-sided sticky tape will work with the 3D printed material. This is PLA. And, yeah, it's stuck. You know, it's got a textured PEI bed on the back of it. But, I can't, yeah, it's done. It's permanent. I like it. All right, guys, so, other than me losing the R and the A, the little cutouts inside, it looks pretty good. There's the logo right there. Creative Cuts. Little air freshener. You can pop that in your car. There's that. You could probably make this a little bit smaller, too. We make keychains like that. That would be perfect, actually. So let's do... Where's my list? I got a list. Plywoods. Let's go over the plywoods that they have in stock. So that one that I used was their maple. And this is their pre-finished. So we have cherry right here. They have pre-finished, unfinished. This is 1/8 inch, 3 millimeter. We have maple right here. This actually could be Baltic birch. It looks really similar. I'm not sure which one's what on that finished. And I think that's the maple. Walnut. This is their walnut plywood. Really nice stuff. And it is straight and flat. And the other color they have is this reddish orange sapele. So they have sapele too, unfinished and finished. And if you're local here in Michigan to where these guys are or whatever, they do sell this stuff by the full sheet, 5x5 or 4x8, 1/8 inch and 1/4 inch. So you can go there, pick it up, and then cut your own stock out of it however you want. So yeah, like I said earlier, it's sponsored by Creative Cut Supplies out of Michigan, and I will put a link to their website down in below. I just reached out and said, hey, I want to try your double-sided tape. We've been talking about this stuff. Do you have a sample you can send me? And they said, yeah, I'm going to send you some stuff, and then a whole box full of stuff showed up. So, yeah, you know, and I also wanted to try it for the 3D print because, you know, sometimes you need something other than just glue that squeezes out everywhere. And then you've got 3 layers. We haven't done an engrave test on this. Let's go and actually let's engrave their logo. I've been getting crap engraves out of this other plywood, just so dull and just disgusting. And then when you get a good smooth plywood that looks better, you see the side by side, the detail on this one is just way better. And these are done with the 30-watt setting, not the 10-watt. So yeah, perfect. Okay, so while that's cutting, let's just go into their website and take a look at what they've got. Creative Cut Supplies, pre-finished plywood, DualTite adhesive, free shipping packs, local pickup. Okay, so here's their adhesive. So they've got rolls, all different sizes, and sheets, all different sizes, and they've got the squeegee that you can use to put this on. There's a little video of him showing how to do that. What else we got here? Baltic birch. So we've got Baltic birch, maple, walnut, cherry, sapele, MDF. There's a combo pack. 1/4 inch. They have all that in 1/4 inch as well. They do not have 1/4 inch sapele, it looks like. Okay. All right. What else? Pre-finished plywood. 12 by 19. All right. That's got all the stuff. Cherry, sapele, maple. That's value maple and pre-finished maple, different prices. So that must have been what one of them was. One of them was a value, and one of them was a good standard version or something. I don't know. So obviously I'll do some more testing on different things, but this is just my standard plywood. They give it a nice little brown. Actually, I like that. Go check them out, guys. CreativeCutSupplies.com. Okay, guys, day 3. I've been in and out of the shop for the last few days. I finally had a full day in the shop today. I've been working all day on the Creative Cut Supplies keychains, designing new ones, getting some of the other materials used up. And so I think what I will do is I'm going to show you. There it is. I don't have the hardware on these yet, but here's a little medallion keychain. It's there it is. It's maple, sapele, and red PETG just printed, and everything's the wood has the tape, the double-sided tape on it, and then the 3D print. Obviously, you can't very well cut the double-sided tape to that and get it good, so that's just super glued in. So, and then I went ahead and I made a smaller version of what I did. That's an all black sapele and maple with the ring on it. And this one is sapele as well. But this one has the red on the ends like his actual logo does. I don't know if you'll be able to see inside there, but I have all of the letters all the wood is inside the little P's, the A, the R, all of it. I found all the pieces. They're all inside. Each individual little piece I found, and peeled a little, stick them off the back, and dropped them down in there. It's all about the details, right? So, yeah, this is taking me forever. And then, so another thing that I did is I went ahead and printed off myself a little tray to have all of my little bits and pieces in. So I've got the red PETG, I've got the black letters that go inside, and then down here I have found all of the little inserts to the letters, the P's, the A's, the R's, and they're in a pile right there so that I can grab those out, pop them in when I'm done. So I've got to build 2 more, and I will be done. So, thank you for hanging out. Please go check out creativecutSupplies.com. Again, the link will be in the description down below. Like, comment, subscribe if you want. It's all free, and we'll try to get back at you with another one as soon as I can. But you know me. I gotta come up with something difficult again. See you later.